You know what? This is the real map. Look at Sweden, Finland, and Norway. They're much smaller now. Or Greenland is tiny.
Military bases the United States has around the world. You know, no other country has this. Just the United States has this. Nobody else does this. China, Russia, they don't have bases all over the world. Who does? We do.
Shalom, shalom, family. They have been lying to us about Africa. They have been lying to us. Like, I am so frustrated. And let me tell you something. I'm about to play a video for you. I'm gonna play 2 videos. We're gonna go through this together because the way that they have lied to us about our continent does not make no sense. But let me tell you how I first started putting these puzzle pieces together. As you may know, or if you don't, we are Journey with Us, a digital nomad family that travels throughout Southeastern Africa. When we lived in Tanzania for a time, sometimes we would go on this adventure. We would go and see the border of Zambia. We would go down there to Zambia and have a phenomenal time. We stayed at a phenomenal hotel down there. I still have nostalgia about going down there and seeing those people. Shout out to Tunduma. But when we would get on the bus from Dar es Salaam, this is a city in Tanzania, and it's on the coastline. Dar es Salaam is not even at the top of the coastline. Tanga, Tanzania is. We also live there. Dar es Salaam is in the middle of the coastline. We would catch the bus through the interior of Tanzania down towards Zambia, and it would take 16 hours to get to the border of Zambia. I kid you not. And they were speeding. They were not going slow. The bus drivers were speeding. It would take 16 hours. Now it takes 37 hours to get across the continental United States. From California to New York takes 37 hours, okay? These are highways we had in Tanzania. It's not like they were not highways. There was no traffic. It took 16 hours, and that was not even the longest point of Tanzania to the longest point of Tanzania. Now let's keep moving on this, because what you're gonna see in this video is proof that they have lied to us about our motherland, y'all. They lied to us not only about the motherland, but about other countries as well. Like, it's bad, y'all. It's bad. Look at this video. Look at this video and let me know what you think. This is crazy.
Let me show you something. This is the world map. And this is wrong. What if I told you that from here to here, it's 6,400 kilometers. But from here to here, which only looks like half the size, is 7,200. The continent of Africa has been shown smaller than it actually is. What if I told you that Greenland was only this size? Or Russia was this size? Or the US and Canada were much smaller? You know what? This is the real map. Look at Sweden, Finland, and Norway. They're much smaller now. Or Greenland is tiny. Maybe it wasn't practical, but it seems unfair towards Africa. Why haven't we been told this in school?
Y'all see how small Greenland is? Russia's not even that big. Africa, they've been lying, and I knew it was true. I knew it all along just from our own family travels. And this is why it's so important for you to get out of America, travel so you can see what the world is actually like, because they've been lying about the global south. I'm sorry. They've been lying so badly. But why? Because here's my idea. The reality is, no matter what people like to say, if they could control all of Africa, they would have been did that. There's no possible way that they can control all of Africa. It's too big, it's too vast. There's too many mountains, too many rivers. There's 54 countries, and they are incredibly enormous beyond what we can even think or comprehend. And so the only way they can get you to have some sort of control is if you don't know how big your motherland is. You don't know, you haven't traveled. Even Africans themselves, Kenyans, Tanzanians, Mozambique, Comoro people, you know, all the folks, they don't even know how big their motherland is, because a lot of them don't get to travel. And so they put up all these horrible border things, they put up all these fake maps, because the only way to control you is to give you false information. But as if that wasn't enough, we got more to talk about, okay? Let me tell you what more we have to talk about. I came across another map. Now this one Come on, we gonna listen to the video together and digest this. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video. Get this news out there. They are lying about our motherland. Get this news out there. I don't care if you don't plan on traveling Africa ever. Truth needs to be heard. Truth needs to be told. Share this video if you align with what I'm saying. And if you are thankful for me and my husband bringing out this information to you, okay? Now, this next video came across my Instagram. I tweak my algorithm so I only get like geopolitical and Africa-based news, okay? That's the only stuff I like to look at. I don't want to see no entertainment, none of that stuff. I don't want to see no Hollywood, none of it. Okay, now this map. You see these dots on these map when you see the... Actually, I'm just let you view the video. Then we're going to do a breakdown together.
All the military bases the United States has around the world. You know, no other country has this. Just the United States has this. Nobody else does this. China, Russia, they don't have bases all over the world. Who does? We do. Because that's how capitalism ends up. You have to use a gun to keep it going. And you have to become fascist. And this is why our country is going down the shitter. And we're ending like all great empires end. We're overextending militarily while we won't take care of our own people at home. That's where your money's going, because your government is 100% corrupt. Not regular corrupt. It's 100% corrupt. This is called corruption. Do you see this? Do you know what this is called? This is called $1 trillion a year in corruption, because that's all this is. These people are there, these military bases are there to make sure American corporations can extract natural resources from these places. Look at all the bases we have outside of China. Look at this. Here comes South America, Central America. Look at that. Can you imagine if China had these many bases in South and Central America or anywhere?
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine if China had all these bases in the Middle East?
Speechless, crazy, right? And he put it so well. America is the only nation on earth that has all of these military bases across Africa, the Middle East, China, Taiwan, Asia, all over. They want to be omnipresent. They want to be like God. Yahuwah, the Most High of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one who came as Yahusha, the Hamashiach, the Messiah, who some call Jesus Christ. Like, they want to be him. That's why they're trying to be omnipresent all over the world, control everybody. But y'all, people are waking up. China has been awake. China has been like, I'm looking at you side-eyed, okay? Africa has been awake. Africa trades more with China and Russia than they do America. American media won't tell you that. America will let you know, oh, you know, we have plenty of stuff happening in Africa, plenty of businesses. Like, they don't have American companies out here like that, y'all. I see Subway out here, and that's about it. McDonald's out here. But in Tanzania, they didn't even have McDonald's, okay? So somebody's not telling y'all the truth. But I'm here to let you know that they've been lying. And some other people like this guy, he's here to let you know. This American, white American guy, you know, seems like a cool guy, because I'm down for anybody that's sharing the truth and reality. The reality is that these military bases, all these bases they put out, it's just a way of controlling. But look how Southeastern Africa is not impacted as much. America is outstretched. Her arms are in too many things. She can't sustain this much longer, as we see. And so the logical next question should be, if I know that the West cannot sustain this, what do I want to do? Where do I belong in all of this? Where do I belong in relationship to the global South? Maybe you should start making connections. Maybe you should check out some international bank accounts. I'll leave a few of my favorites down below, as well as some brokers. But let me know your biggest takeaway from these videos. And I invite you, if you're new here, to subscribe to the channel, but also binge the Black Educators Amplified playlist if you have been impacted by layoffs. If you have a small business, but you know you need to get your online part of your business going, you need to bring your product to market, you need to learn digital marketing so that you can create more revenue online, go binge. It's free to binge this. There's 25 videos waiting at your fingertips. The Black Educators Amplified playlist. Cohort 6 is closed. We are in cohort 6 right now. I ran out of spots. Once registration is closed, that's it. But I'll let you know in a few months when we open it again. But in the meantime, check out the Black Educators Amplified playlist. Check out the links in the description. Share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed and get to the bottom of the reality of the matter.